Thank you. Good morning, Madam Chair and members of the committee. My name is Jeanne Massey, and I serve as the Executive Director of Fair Vote Minnesota, a statewide nonpartisan organization that promotes electoral systems that are more competitive and representative. I have also served as an election judge for the past 9 years. I've spoken with thousands of Minnesotans about ranked choice voting over the past decade and how it can improve our elections. Empowering voters with more choice, eliminating spoiler dynamics, ensuring broad support for winning candidates, and making local elections more efficient and cost-effective, as you've heard from many of the testifiers so far. Given its success and popularity, it's not at all surprising that interest in ranked choice voting has expanded dramatically. Bloomington and Minnetonka adopted ranked choice voting this past November, and more local officials and voters from Rochester to Red Wing to Plymouth are reaching out to learn how to get the system adopted in their cities. But current law simply won't let them. Representative Steve Elkin's bill would allow local jurisdictions to adopt ranked choice voting if they wished, and would implement the system in primary and general elections for state and federal offices as well. And voters couldn't be more excited by this opportunity. We've been documenting the experience of Minnesota voters using ranked choice ballots since 2009, when Minneapolis began to use it, and our data shows that ranked choice voting has been a tremendous success. More than 454,000 ranked choice ballots have been cast. Voter participation has increased significantly. Voters consistently and overwhelmingly say that ranked choice voting is easy to use and that they like it and prefer it over the old system. No matter what you might hear from opponents, that data is very clear. In the past 2 competitive mayoral elections, nearly 90% of voters ranked their ballots. And there was a nearly 100% valid ballot rate. Voters know what they're doing with ranked choice voting. And the benefits of ranked choice voting are not theoretical. They're concrete and practical. We saw the spoiler effect and the decisive impact have a decisive impact in the 2020 elections. And given its impact, you can expect to see that play out to a greater extent in future elections. Ranked choice voting is the only reform that eliminates the spoiler problem by allowing voters to express their true preference, knowing their second choice can count if their first choice doesn't have enough support. Ranked choice voting simply ensures that the will of the majority prevails. It's also the reform that can put the biggest dent in the division and polarization and disinformation that is undermining our democracy. It is incumbent on all of us as voters and state leaders to take positive, concrete steps to respond. We cannot stand idly by and hope for the best. Our polarization is only getting worse, and ranked choice voting is perfectly suited to meet this problem at this moment. Ranked choice voting counteracts polarization and the us versus them mentality and encourages candidates to focus on the issues that matter to the majority of Minnesotans. Minnesota has always been a leader in democracy reform, and now is the time for the North Star state to shine again. As you heard this morning, Minnesota voters are ready for a system that works for them, for all of us, and they're asking you to lead our state forward. I urge you to vote yes on House File 89, pass it out of committee, and advance this important reform that holds so much potential to strengthen our democracy when we need it most. Thank you, Madam Chair, for this opportunity, and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.